Well, good morning. We are here at the campus of Central Africa Baptist University in Kitwe. I'm Philip Hunt, Vice Chancellor here at the university, and I'm here with Sandala Mwanje, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Administration. And wow, with current world events, there's a lot of changes that we've had to adapt to. And so we just wanted to chat with you a little bit about what's going on here at the university. So, Brother Sandy, why don't you update us on the government mandate and what's taking place today here at the university?
Yes, so in a view of COVID-19 and the fact that it is fast spreading, the government of Zambia, I think, did a commendable job in responding early. So they basically responded by announcing three things that would be implemented immediately. Number one, they said that the universities and schools would close today, Friday. So CABU will actually be closing later on in the day by 17 hours. Then they also made some pronouncements concerning bars and other social gatherings. The churches, for example, would only meet for an hour. And of course, they've made a few issues to do, they've made a few announcements to do with the borders, and they are giving regular updates as we go on.
Yeah, so that just means that all of our students will be traveling home this afternoon. And so to you, our students, we just want you to know of our love and continued prayers. I want to stay in touch with you during the next days and weeks, however long this thing will last. So we hope that you'll be reaching out to us through social media and other forums. I think, Pastor Sandy, there's a lot of, as we watch social media and we listen to the news, this is all that's being talked about around the world. And I just thought maybe we could discuss a little bit about what should be the Christian response, both practically and in light of our faith.
Yes. So, as you have rightly mentioned, there's a lot of news going out, some legit, some not legit, lots of fear-mongering as well going on. The entire world really is as it were to a standstill. Everyone wants to hear what's the latest on COVID-19. And as for us Christians, so first of all, I think we have to note that this is not the first time that the church, the Christians, are handling something like this, a pandemic. Christians, I would say, probably they have handled far worse things in history than this. I mean, you talk about the Christian persecution, that began, right in the book of Acts and continued through history. They are being killed. Now, these are the Christians who are being targeted. So this is like direct, attack on them. They are being killed. But it's instructive to me how that generation of Christians responded. Some of them would sing at the stake. The guy is about to be bent and he's singing. The guy is about to be bent and he's giving hope. The guy is about to be bent and he's talking about heaven. The fact that I'm going to a better place. And so, in fact, we have an entire book that has been written, Fox's Book of Martyrs.
Right? Yes.
So, then when we come to the scriptures, I was just, reading this morning several scriptures, how that the Bible repeatedly says to us, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So three things to note from there. First of all, God knows we have a tendency to be afraid. Then the second thing is that God doesn't want us to be afraid. Why? He says, I am with you. He gives us a hope that goes beyond this world. And if it's the fear of death, which is what COVID really is about, if it's the fear of death, we are told in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 that Jesus defeated death. So really, as Christians, we have to respond. I'm now coming to your question. As Christians, we have to respond with hope, speak hope, give hope to the world, and be loving to the world. Care for the dying, care for the sick, preach the good news of the Lord Jesus Christ. Then you talked about the practical things that we can do. Now, obviously, in loving your neighbor, in being a responsible human being that God created, you don't want to invite death unnecessarily. So we have to do all the practical things that the medical personnel are saying we should
Wash
do.
our hands regularly. Yeah. We all know that.
Yes.
A little bit of social distancing.
Okay, going on right now, social distancing. But more than that, let's be the church. Yeah. Let's be Christians. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of share with you, our students and our staff, faculty, and constituency that's out there. I was reading yesterday Psalm 121. I really think Psalm 121 sums up where our help and our hope come from. The psalmist writes, "I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, the creator of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper," or your protector. "The Lord is your shade on your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil." And I just think as our students and as we disperse into many different places, the Lord will keep you from evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore. And so I think those are words of encouragement from the Lord as we face an indefinite closure here at the university, and as we go about doing what Brother Sandy has exhorted us to, go out, let's be part of our church, let's serve through the church, let's speak hope, let's serve those who are suffering, and be at the forefront in the midst of this time of global pandemic in service to Jesus Christ and service to others. And so we will keep you frequently updated. Please do check our Facebook page or our Twitter account for the latest updates. And we look forward to being back together as a campus family in God's good time. So God bless you, and we'll be in touch with you soon.
Thank you.